Hey, welcome back to part 2 of Wildkin training videos end of day. In the previous session, I showed you where to gather the Manila Gorilla files and what to do with them when you got them. Now I'm going to show you how we gather the files for Warehouse Smart, which is in Kansas. And they're not necessarily going to be around much longer, so that's why we didn't save this in a previous video. So let's go ahead and log into their website. You can find them at smartwarehousing.com. I've already got it pulled up here, but I'll go ahead and show you. Here's the website. And then we can just click login. And you should have some login credentials. If you don't, then you just get with somebody in the office and we'll give that information to you. So I'm just going to log in. And once you go to here, you're going to want to go and find the order report for today. You'll see there's a big long list of menu options over here on the side, and the top of this gold section is order report. So we're going to click on that. And then when you get to this page, you'll see there's a bunch of different credentials that you can search for different specific orders, but we just want to see a list of all the orders for today. So I'm going to type in today's date. And we're going to want to download this into an Excel file because we're going to use it in a couple of other ways. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create Excel File and then click Submit. And this is going to give me a list of all of today's orders. There were 2, which is great. So you can see here that everything has shipped, which is awesome because that means that we can proceed. So the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and click on this little icon right here, which is going to download it into an Excel file right there. See that it popped up right here? So now that we've downloaded it, we want to go ahead and save this file into that end of day Manila Gorilla archive like we saved the other files. But we'd like to manipulate this file first so that it can be used fairly easily whenever we need to get into it and open it. So I'm just going to open this a little bit further. You can see there's a whole lot of information on here, including the smart order number, the Wildkin order number, the PO number, who it was ordered by, etc., etc. So first thing that we want to do is we're going to delete this blank line. No matter how many lines there are on here, we are always going to delete this blank line after we click Enable Editing. Just go ahead and delete this line right here. And then the smart order number really doesn't pertain to anything for us, so we're going to go ahead and delete this column as well. And now this file is pretty much the way that we will need to use it in order to do a couple of different things that we'll get to in some other videos. So we're just going to go ahead and File, Save As. We're going to navigate to that folder that we talked about earlier on the network called End of Day Manila Gorilla Archive. And then we're going to go to today's folder and we are going to name this Smart Tracking. And we're going to put the date on it so that we can make sure that it's in the right folder, we're accessing the right stuff. And that's all that we need for this. So I'm going to go ahead and end this session.